Hey guys, ZEUS FPV here. I made a review of HGLRC flight controller Zeus and Zeus Mini, and that's a bundle review kit, so stay tuned. You get 4 items in the bundle: 2 flight controllers, GPS and LEDs. First we're gonna see what we get in the package of F722 Zeus 30x30 flight controller. We get a lot of cables since flight controller has a lot of plug-in connectors. We get silicon soft mounting grommets and some pins. Some of us prefer direct soldering and some of us cables and connectors, so you can actually choose what you want. The flight controller itself looks very good. It's conformal coated, as you can see the glare from the light. It has USB-C ports, which instead of micro USB is not so usual, and I like it since a lot of my stuff I have is on USB-C. Wiring is very simple. The user manual is graphical, so it won't be hard to connect anything on it and all of it together. On the USB-C we have 2 buttons. One is for boot and one is for LED control. It has LED driver integrated, so with this button you can change colors and some save presets. It has dedicated connectors for LED, for a DJI unit if you use one, GPS, and one for motors and power. It has dual FPV cam mode, which is also cool, and everything is on its place when it comes to soldering and putting it all together. And the pads are pretty big and very clear, so you're not gonna have any problem to solder it. Next one is 20x20 F722 Zeus Mini. Also great graphic, uses manual, so it's also easy to figure out what goes where. It's amazing how big soldering pads are on this for such a small FC. It's equipped with standard MPU 6000 gyro, also powered with 326S LiPo. It's micro USB port and on it since USB-C is a bit too big for it. It has barometer and 8 megabytes of black box storage. Has 5 viewers dedicated for RX, GPS, VTX, smart audio, DJI Air unit and ESC telemetry. And in the package you will receive silicon soft mounting grommets and a few cables for motor outputs and for powering and DJI Air unit. So the next thing we're gonna take a look is a GPS. It's a M80. I'm not going to use it in the moment, but it's plug and play with cable on a big Zeus F722 and soldering on mini Zeus. It's powering on 5 volts directly from flight controller. You can use it on your long-range FPV quads for GPS rescue, for example. It weighs only 9.7 grams, which is cool. And this one is that's a very handy thing to have. If you lose your quad, you have coordinates, so you can have location from it very easy. So the next thing is our LED board. That's the last item. I was surprised with them. In the package you get 4 LED boards with included heat sinks for protection and cables that are direct plug and play for Zeus F722 30x30 FC. It's very simple. Cables are long enough for any 5 to 6 inch frame. They look very good and quality made, and since FC has integrated LED controller, you don't have to do anything. Just plug them in, and with the button under USB-C port, just change save presets and colors. So they are very funny to use. You're gonna see, I'm gonna show you later how to change the colors and presets. So next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take a look face-to-face 20x20 and 30x30 flight controller. They look very good in quality. Both are dummy proof when it comes to connecting them. I made a pretty long-term test on a bigger Zeus, and I have to say I'm satisfied and I'm very surprised with it. Same behavior was 20x20 FC. It's 3 to 6S powered, and you can power it from your ESC directly over dedicated cable. It has integrated black box with 16 megabytes of storage space, which is good if you have tuning issues and any kind of issues actually, so you can check it out. And everything is marked as well. So you see the grommets here, and mounting is very simple. I made it a little bit tighter, but I have no issues at all. So it's going to be pretty easy to mount it and to solder everything on. So I'm going to show you how LEDs look and how to simply change colors and presets. So with these two buttons, with one button, if you just short press it, you will change the colors. If you long press it, you're gonna change presets like strobing, like fading in, fading out. And when you confirm it with the other button, then you can change colors of that preset that you actually chose. Now I'm gonna show you some flight footage. It's a raw footage from a GoPro session. And on the top left corner you see the DVR of that flight. And there is no ESC noise or something. I didn't notice. No flickering of OSD or anything. My OSD is just simple, just cell battery voltage. It's 6S quad. The pits are stock. Everything is stock except my rates. So I'm amazed by that. So altogether, the product is very, very good, and I would recommend it. So thank you for watching, and take care of yourself and go fly.